Hello viewers, let us try to innovate on how to protect the consumers. All the time we have been taking educative programs only as consumer protection. Undoubtedly, these consumer education programs would help the consumers to protect themselves. There are no two opinions on this. But there are still methods on how we can protect the consumers. And this is not exclusively the job of consumer associations. Every consumer has a bounden obligation to protect his fellow consumer. In this respect, what we are supposed to do is that when we are cheated, definitely we need to make it public. Let us not try of telling those things to others. When once you say that so and so cheated me like this, your fellow consumer would be getting an alert and he will never fall into that trap. That is wonderful job an individual consumer can do. So what is more important is that you will have to explain to the fellow consumer the modus operandi, how the other person so easily could cheat you. Is it because of your ignorance or is it because of the other fellow's smartness? Whatever it is, the result is a consumer is cheated. We need to explain to this to our fellow consumers so that within no time the matter spreads and people become alert. And already some consumer organizations have put in place some weighing machines near the marketplace. Then some disturbances have come some decades ago when a consumer activist sat before a big provisional store. The entire Chamber of Commerce declared Bandh on the next day, because I told you in the earlier episode that they are united, but not the consumers. Keeping a weighing machine in marketplace is not a crime, but business people took it offensively. And they held dharnas, they took processions, and they made one day the market has become standstill. So we'll have to work with the same enthusiasm. If a fellow who is cheating us is giving a call for dharna, what about consumers? This is where consumers need to have, or the consumer organizations need to set up consumer check posts. Government has check posts on highways. There is a forest check post will be there. Other kinds of check posts are also there. Similarly, the consumer organizations or the consumer activists should establish check posts at vulnerable points where gullible consumers are cheated heavily. This is where if a consumer check post is set up and if they put some weighing machine there and ask the consumers to weigh or reweigh the packets which they have purchased from the store. If a kg packet weighs at kg, it's okay. He has not lost anything. If a kg packet weighs only 800 grams, then he lost 200 grams. At least the consumer would come to know that this packet doesn't contain 1 kg, though they promise it is 1 kg. So I'll have to be very careful. Next time he might make a demand in the store itself. You keep another weighing machine near the cash counter. Before we make the payment, we check the weight. That understanding the consumers should have. For that, these check posts would be more useful. And Professor S.C. Roy, who is a senior most professor in Chanakya Law University, Patna, he is now propagating this consumer check post measure for better protection to consumers. So, we take this opportunity to advise all the consumer associations or the consumer activists, or even to the officials who are working on consumer affairs. Please ensure that these checkposts are established at busy markets. A consumer activist would be there in turn every day to man that particular checkpost. It helps a lot to protect the consumers. So think of such protective issues and implement them. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Gora Viniyogi channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which has more than 18 crore views, and click the bell icon for notification of our new videos.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.